Hi, I'm Dan Neckar with the Pointer Student Newspaper, and I'm here at WWSP 90 FM today to learn a little bit more about trivia, the annual contest they have here. It's in the 42nd year, and the theme for this year is I Love Trivia, a little I Love Lucy spin on things. And we're here with Zamboni, the program director here at 90 FM, and we're going to find out a little bit more about the contest and the student staff's role in the contest. So Steve, how has the student reaction been to trivia and their participation this year?
The student reaction to trivia this year is it's about the same as it is every year. You know, you get the new students coming in on campus and they don't know what's going on. And then you get the students who've lived in Point, who are all about it. They know what's going on. They've lived here. And then you get students who have been in Point for a couple of years that know about it, but are a little confused as to what it is, or maybe they do have a team, but some, you know, there's a wide range of the student involvement, really. It goes from not knowing about it at all to being very actively participating. And I would say that this year is the same as any other year in terms of student participation. It's, you know, it's not one of our high points, but there's definitely student participation and student awareness of trivia.
Okay. As a student member of the 90 FM staff, what does the preparation involve for you guys for trivia?
Well, the preparation, it really depends on the position. For me, program director, I'm setting the schedule, so I really don't have much to do until right up before the contest. And then my job essentially starts the week before. I listen to all of the air checks that our on-air DJs submit, which is essentially them just running through an hour practice run of trivia. And then I set the schedule, and then after that, it's just the same as everybody else. The trivia movie starts the Friday before trivia. You're there working that, bouncing, squeezing people together in the seats, taking tickets, whatever. And then trivia movie again Saturday morning and Saturday night. And then Sunday, we're here all day filling pre-orders of merchandise. That takes a few hours, and then Monday starts registration, so you're here again until 7 at night selling merchandise, registering teams, and that continues all week. And then once the weekend comes, then you're here all the time.
You guys do sell a lot of 90 FM trivia merchandise to the participants. I know you're successful with that. What is I don't know if it's necessarily the number one or one of the biggest items that you guys get to send out every year?
Triple XL t-shirts. We ran out of those this year. No, from what I've seen, these zipper hoodies are a popular item this year in particular, and also, of course, just the t-shirts. T-shirts are always a big item. Also the trivia times and onesies. Onesies are a pretty big item too, actually.
Okay. When you're trying to find new interest and volunteers for 90 FM as a whole, not just trivia, what do you guys do to get new recruits to find them within the UWSP student body?
That's a little difficult sometimes because a lot of students don't know about 90 FM, or they know about it and they're just not familiar with it. But Com 100, the class here in the communication department, is very helpful with that. It's for all comm majors and minors, and essentially we go in there, give a speech, and you'll always get a few people from that. Other than that, it's really just being present at the freshman picnic. It's tabling in the DUC, and it's just talking to everyone in your classes that you hear, even remotely talking about music, and just saying, hey, are you interested in this? I'm like the program director there. You know, and then they'll always come in, they'll always be interested. At least you can get them in here, you get a tour. Whether or not they stick around after that always is hard to say, but it's really just listening to people and just simply saying, do you want to be a part of this? And then, of course, the big draw for that is, you know, you could tell them they could be DJs, but then also you could take part in the world's largest trivia contest. So, you know, it's sort of like, it's the Super Bowl for 90 FM, if you will. And it is a big deal. I mean, somewhere around 15,000 people come here to play it. So it is quite a draw for volunteers as well.
Okay. And then the last thing I wanted to ask you, what kind of opportunities does the station present to the students at UWSP?
90 FM is a great opportunity for students here at UWSP. In particular, comm students, communication students, Within the comm department, there are 3 organizations, and all of them are great opportunities for students. But the thing that 90 FM has is we operate like a real radio station. We have plenty of DJs, plenty of production. We do news as well. We're involved in a ton of different facets of radio, so there's always an opportunity for somebody to learn how to work all of the radio equipment, get started in radio broadcasting, and then a lot of the skills that you learn here can transfer over into a lot of different forms of media. But outside of that, it also presents you a great opportunity to work in a team, get to know people, because you're working with people all the time. So essentially, I think, outside of academic reasons and resume reasons, the great thing about 90 FM is you'll meet lifelong friends here. And I don't know if that is the same for other organizations, but this really is a tight group of people, and when you come in, you're included in the group, and you know, those friendships last forever. And trivia only helps with those, because then, you know, you're coming back every year to play the contest. It's essentially just a weekend to hang out with friends and party. Because we party here at 90 FM.
Okay, fair enough. Well, I want to thank Zamboni for his time with us, and remind everyone to stay tuned to the Pointer student newspaper and our website for all your information on campus events.